today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Washington football team taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington football team. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. So, CD, a change at quarterback here as we move into the second half of the year. And look, let's face it, this is a franchise that's starting to rebuild a bit right now. It was time for a change, so they'll hand things over to the youngster, guy who's been around for a couple of years now, and he's going to get a big test in this one.
And, Brandon, we have to remember, he didn't take a snap in year 1, but he spent the season on the practice squad, so a lot of people would say, so how does that actually help you? Well, he's around the playbook. He's in all the meetings. He is practicing day in and day out. He had offers to go elsewhere, but he was comfortable here, wanted to stick it out, and I know he's glad that he did because now he gets a chance to make the most of the opportunity and show that he's in their plans for not just now, but for next year as well.
Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? They talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets the down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the drive. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
It's Washington here offensively, and their man under center, Dwayne Haskins, the number 15 pick out of Ohio State in 2019.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Haskins. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Just like that. Just like that. 58. 58.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The quarterback is sacked.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers receivers in particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here unders.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's in. Coop took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll run it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Back to throw here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. Quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
1st and 10 at their own.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Look at the middle of the field, a breakaway. And he has brought back a fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble this year. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it out and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at at their own 35-yard.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him behind the line. 21-0 our score after 1. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I'll knife him back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Then at the 21.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, throwing on the run, and picking up a first down.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Three plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's complete.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
From the 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
It's 4th down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
it stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company.
And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Edwards. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll be out of just shy of the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And they get it, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
He was looking for Trey Quinn that time.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
They run with Edwards. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away in time. Here's Hill on the return.
A very good kick there, but 18 yards on the return.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
To throw again. Haskins. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Roughing the passer defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of... We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. Matt Ryan with 3 touchdown passes there. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. 2 touchdown passes there for Mitchell Trubisky. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Washington will take over.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company.
And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they'd like to erase that video and those 4 sacks that they've seen so far. 2nd and 10 now, Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
That one complete to Hill. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 30.
Washington ready to try again on offense.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Gets this one to Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
And the Washington offense going back to work.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
You read man coverage, Brandon? The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Haskins going to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Haskins back to the air. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a run with Edwards. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings
Washington on 3rd down.
They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the shot, Haskins. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
2-yard attempt.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He has, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame him for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame him one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
3 at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 3. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Chiefs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all. You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Eluding the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Got a man, that's Quinn. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Haskins. And Brate has it over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
At the throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. Underneath, he's got Brate.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Today's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Washington, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.